Back in 1981, at a very young age, in the back alleys of South St. Louis, I started dumpster diving with my mother. We would search for items that we could find and take to auction and turn into cash. Almost 2 decades later, somebody told me about this website called eBay. At that very moment, a light bulb went off. With the backing of my wife, who are we going to rob?
7-Eleven. Get a Slurpee.
I was able to quit my job and start a new adventure. I went from shopping at thrift stores because I had no money to shopping at thrift stores to make my money. Selling since 2001. Welcome to the Redoption Agency. What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com, and first video of the day. This might be a lengthy one. I've got a lot of stuff here that has sold, so we're gonna get into that. Also, I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing with this whole delayed shipping issue. I've already had 14 cases opened, and what I'm doing dealing with those, it's stressful, it's a pain in the butt, we all know this. And we'll get into that because I have one item on here that I've already had to deal with because of that. These were items sold on December 1st. Today is December 17th. So they still have product sitting, and it's ridiculous. Also, we're going to go from low to high like normal. We'll start out with the low dollar stuff. We're going to work our way up. Also, I got 3 lots at the end of this video. 3 jacket lot, 5 CD promo single lot. You know I like those. And we're going to get into, I'll call him my Rams guy. The guy who's been buying a lot from me, sports-wise, mostly Rams related. So we're going to get into that. So a lot going on in this video. So let's get into this. And frustrating time of the year, if you will. But you still got to be thankful that, hey, we're still at least making money online. So you got to look at it, the positives, and just move forward. So we'll get into this now. We got this interactive Cyclone joystick. If you're new to this video, thank you. And I got a bunch of views overnight on the past video. So thanks to all the new people. And of course, thanks to everybody who's always here supporting me. Most of this stuff is bins related, unless it's media like this item. Whoops, I got a new microphone here. So I'm testing that out. Hopefully my sound's better. Media I got about 10 cents into, stuff I've bought over the last 20 years. Like this item used to be like a penny Amazon item, right? It would never sell. And now that I got those 75,000 free media listings, I'm like throwing this stuff back up, and it sold for $5.99. So I'm not even cleaning the cases off on these things. I'm just not doing it. It's not worth my time anymore. And then in the description, I put, cases may be cracked and broken. The inserts will be fine. Down in the description, I got the discs, it's fine. So I'm not even wasting my time on that anymore unless it's a higher dollar item. So, all right, we got Supercross Nintendo 64 cartridge. I'll kind of move fast since we've got a lot of talking to do here on this issue. This is one of those items that I took down in my store because it was costing me too much money until they gave us all those free media listings. So sold one of these since I put them back up in August for $8. Got 9 left. The festive Darth Vader shirt. Bone Thugs in Harmony. I love cassettes and I love cassette singles. Cassette singles, I got thousands of those things boxed up I need to get to. All right, Ken Sensation, 4 sold, 1 left. This is one of those things too on the media that I had taken down. That is being relisted this year, and already sold 4, got 1 left. So pretty good. It's almost like the collector market on media has kind of increased in 2020, and that may be because there's more people sitting at home. I'm not sure, but KC, Give It Up 12-inch vinyl. Another generic Christmas album, like we've been talking about. 738 going overseas. Final Fantasy, Xbox. Titleist hat. Love my hats. Signal. This was another one I put up this year that was taken down because it was sitting in my store. I put 12 up and they're already sold out. Actually, I had 13 because one's going in my metal medication videos if you are watching that series, which I need to get caught up on. There's just been so much going on. Haven't really had the time. So, yeah, all 12 sold. Pretty nice. Hurley hats always move for me. Hurley and Fox Racing. Two hats that, you only get 10 to 12 bucks out of them, but they're consistent sales. Carpenter's Christmas Portrait for $11.45. Fighting Illini jacket for $17 going overseas. A Marcy Playground CD promo. Don Williams CD for $8.79. Promo single for $14. After I made my video, that one video where I was trying to figure out his name, I'm like, who is his name? Because I'm so out of date with the freaking video games. It's been so long. As soon as I shut off the camera, I'm like, Tails. Boom. So $10. Court TV. Dead Poets Society cassette soundtrack for $12. Dino Crisis. This was from my personal collection I've had over the years in storage. So $10 there. McCain and Palin presidential hat. Some bright checkered Vans for $12. On CDs I don't feel like messing with, or maybe it has a little too many scratches, etc., etc. I throw them in lots and just sell them cheap. As you can see, I've sold 37 lots, and I've got more than 8 left. I just kind of update the number as they sell. So that's just to get rid of stuff I don't want to deal with. So I do still have some of these left. This person bought 2 of them, spent about $20. So I got 6 of this one left. This is the smaller one, like 16 minutes, I believe. So those are kind of moving a lot slower. I believe all the higher minute ones are sold out now. All right, Techmaster PEB cassette. All those bass cassettes, man, they always do pretty well. And they all have that cool, not all, but a lot of them have the cool colors on the cassettes. I found a bunch of new, I think they were samples from a hat company who printed up a bunch of hats for Vegas companies. And I got, I think, all those listed now, but they were all brand new. Some of them had sample tags on them, stuff like that. So I believe, actually, I think might even the company of one of them came in and bought some because they went to Vegas and the address kind of matched up. So Vera Bradley. Always grab the Vera Bradley at the bins because you get under 50 cents into it. Boom, gone. Brooks Brothers 2XL polo shirt. Live, not sure what that was, couldn't figure it out, but it sold. Just as I always say, you don't need to know who it is to sell it. Kind of funny. Kenneth Cole, a puffer jacket. Harry Potter owl plush. It was in the store for a little bit, huh? January of 2019. I figured that would move a little bit quicker than it did. Jayhawk sweatshirt. Arizona Sun Devils hat. Man, sinuses are killing me again. All right, this was a cool vintage tee, so I like that. I made my little box bigger. Hopefully it's not blocking everything. Dollywood, I've sold 2 of these. I think they're both in this video. So I picked those up if you watched my Smoky Mountain video of the Dolly pardon stuff I found down the Smoky Mountains. So, Beady Bam. 25 bucks a piece already. Nice. President's Cup, Lacoste hat. Lacoste's, as long as it's real, it's good. A vintage Chevy bow tie hat, 43 bucks going overseas. Australia. Here is the item. I've already had to refund this item. Here's what happened. So in one day, I had 12 buyers open up a non-paying bidder, or not, a item haven't been received. And that same day, I had probably 10 to 12 emails from other buyers, and I think I calmed them down, explained to them. And what I kind of do is explain to them what's going on with the Postal Service, and I tell them to Google the news, Google the issues, so they know that it's just not me and you. Like, I'm not just an eBay seller out trying to scam people, so that they know there's more to the story than just this two-way conversation we're having, that it's bigger. Because not everybody watches the news, so not everybody's up to date on everything. So I had like 12 people. I've got 14 open now. Well, had open. I had 12 open one day. I've had 2 open today. So the first 12, out of the first 12, I had 2 people who went off the rails. They went ahead and filed with eBay. They escalated it, and eBay was going to give them the refund. So I'm like, that's going to be strikes against my account. It frustrated me, and one of them left negative feedback. And I'm like, why do these people not understand what's going on, right? And the one who left the negative feedback, who was the first one to escalate it, theirs has been the shortest time. It's been like 7 days. And it's annoying. It's frustrating. But what's worse than that is we're worrying about if all these open cases are going to be strikes against your account. Because the way the algorithm's set up, not only will it ding your account and take your algorithm down and all that, I mean, you could get kicked off eBay. And I'm sure you'd have to call eBay and go through red tape. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to deal with this as best as I can with that, with trying not to get eBay involved as least as possible. So I was stressing out about that more than the fact that these people were not getting their product. And you got to take their side of it too. You got to understand they just spent money with you in your store. They don't want to feel like they're out here left all alone. Like, oh, I gave them away my money. I don't have my product. What am I going, So you got to make them feel at least comfortable that you've got their back. So what I was doing the first day was I was checking the tracking at the middle of the day and at the end of the day. I would send them an email saying, I'm watching your item. It hasn't moved yet. Or if it has moved, I go, hey, they've scanned your item. Hopefully it'll be there soon now that it's moving. Just to give them confidence that you as a seller have their back. You're watching out for them, their money, their product, etc. That they're not just standing out there all alone going, I lost my money, I don't have my product. So that's what I started doing until these 2 escalated, and then I started stressing about the dings against my account. I'm like, you know what? I'm just refunding everybody. I'm done. Refund, refund, refund. So I went through and refunded 12 of the people. I'm like, I don't care. This was the highest dollar one. So I refunded it was over $150 with the shipping and the cost of product. I probably lost close to $200 on that one day alone. But I'd rather lose $200 in one day than to stress about losing my eBay account or having to call eBay and go through all the red tape. Sure, they know what's going on. I hope they've got something set up so that sellers are not impacted by this. But it doesn't look that way as of right now, because I'll tell you of another situation, which is beyond this even, and it's aggravated me so bad. I had this one buyer come in, bought 3 WWE magazines from me. About 4 hours after they shipped, he goes, I didn't mean to buy this. I want a refund. It was an accident. I want a refund. I want a refund. I explained to him, they've already been sent out. You've got to return them before you can get the refund. For some reason, he could not comprehend this. Either he was a scammer or the person's mentally slow or something, because we literally went back and forth through 20 emails, and no matter how I said it or what I said, his demeanor was, it was an accident, I want a refund. It was an accident, I want a refund. You'll get your items back, I want a refund. And it got to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm done with you. I'm done. If you want anything any further, talk to eBay. I am freaking done. It was so aggravating. About 4 days went by and he opens up returns that he wants to return these magazines. I'm like, he hasn't even got these magazines yet. So I check it. Sure enough, he has not received the magazines in the mail. Well, after he opened the wanting to return them, he escalated it to eBay and eBay refunded him the money. So then the first one was a strike against my account. I'm like, oh man, so aggravating. So I call eBay, eBay. Yeah, that's what I sound like right now, baby, right? So I call eBay. I'm like, explain to them what's going on, blah blah blah, and they go, yeah, it's a mess. This guy is whatever. And the bad thing is he's doing this to a lot more people because he's leaving negative feedback for his other sellers saying, I just wanted a refund. So he's out there doing this consistently to other buyers. What I did in that case also is when you buy an item from me, you automatically get positive feedback. So under my positive feedback, I usually try to use the word warning in bright big letters and the word negative in big letters. So I explained in the short amount of characters you have that what this person is doing pretty much, so that the next seller comes along, when they experience it, they're going to look at this person's feedback and go, okay, I'm not the only one. Let me call eBay, get this guy off the platform because it's nothing but trouble, right? So I called eBay and they're like, well, we can't really do anything because the item's still not shown delivered. So he's getting his money back no matter what. Well, this morning, he went ahead and he bought 3 magazines. This morning, he escalated the second one to eBay. And I don't know if the girl I talked to put something in on the account or on this transaction or whatever, but this one came back. It said, we refunded the buyer with no effect to your account, unlike the first one. So that was, at least that put me at peace. But now I've got to babysit this. So when they are delivered, I can call eBay and go, look, these items were delivered, and hopefully they can reverse all that and get the money back from this character because it's a nightmare. And then dealing with all this shipping issues, a nightmare. So yeah, I went ahead and just refunded everybody. What I did was also sent with an email when I refunded these 12 people. I stated that, again, the issues that are going on, please tell me when you receive the item. If you do not want the item no more because it was a holiday gift, whatever the case may be, return the item, no issues. Or I can send you my email for PayPal and you can repay me, or I can send you an invoice, etc., etc. So I had one person who seemed on the up and up, but she went ahead and escalated it anyway. And I'm like, oh, and that was before I refunded. That's what kicked off my refunds. I'm like, screw it. I'm just refunding everybody so I don't have to stress about it. And then she emails me. She goes, why'd you refund me? I'm still going to get the item, right? I'm like, you escalated it to eBay. It's out of my hands, so I sent you the refund. They were going to do it anyway. I sent you the refund. Let me know when you get it. You can repay me. Normally, still honest people are still the majority, thankfully, in this world. So 7 out of 10 will probably contact me back and give me the money back. And I know this from experience when it comes to shipping to South America. South America is a place where an item can take 2 months to be delivered. And not everybody there knows that. And I've had plenty of cases open in South America where they will say, I didn't get my item. I want a refund. And I explain to them, it's been 2 months. Here's your refund. Let me know when you get it. You can repay me. 7 times out of 10, they do repay me. So even in South America. So that being said, I refunded them all and I got a lot of stress off of mine. I lost money, yes, but guess what? I don't have to worry about it. And you got to kind of look at it like this. Every business is going to have loss. Whether you're a brick and mortar and you have people who steal from you, you're an online business, you lose things in the mail. You've got to kind of make up for that. And hopefully you've got enough sales to kind of absorb what you can, for the time being. So especially in the fourth quarter. So I had 2 more open today. I have not refunded them yet. I'm going to hold off a day or so. Hopefully they won't escalate. I sent them the details stating what's going on. Please check the news, Google the news. This is a huge amount, or huge issue. It's not just me and you. And of course, most of the people complaining have like 2 feedback. So it's like they're not familiar with this whole online world, apparently, I guess. So it's annoying, yes, but don't put too much stress on yourself. The best way is to give them the money. For me personally, the best way is to give them the money back and not worry about it. Yes, I got negative feedback already. I got a couple dings against my account, but I'm sure I can get all that taken care of once the item's delivered. So we shall see. Here's that other Dollywood book. So hopefully that helped you guys out there kind of look at it better, look at it differently, or whatever the case may be. Of course, refunding might not be the best thing for you. Call eBay and see if they're doing anything about dings against the account. I personally don't know. I didn't ask her those details when I did call. So, all right, back into this stuff. Tori Amos cassette. Told you about some of the Tori Amos stuff that's collectible, along with Richard Marx and Roxette and other artists, if you find the right item. So pretty good sell there. All right, so this is the first lot. We got 3 jackets going overseas. He spent a total of $45.50 with me. So we got this Columbia wood structure company jacket. Finley mechanical. See, I've said this in prior videos that a lot of these company branded items go overseas. They're usually US based businesses, but for some reason they'll go overseas, and these people like them over there. And then we got the Road USA, Road to Rio. So, all right, next up we got the promo single lot. He bought 5 promo, or she bought 5 promo singles from me, spent a total of $61.20. So obviously I've taken some best offers on these because that one, $44. So got this one. And it looks like all R&B artists so far. And some of these have been sitting in the store for a while, so I just probably took a decent low amount. I definitely took a low amount. Some of this stuff, the way I kind of price it is, if I can't find out what the value is, I know personally the value is only going to be what somebody's willing to pay. When it comes to hard to find R&B and rap items, you always want to price high. So I priced it at $199, just leaving it out there, see if I get any offers. And this was put up in April, and he was probably my first offer as part of this bundle. So I went ahead and accepted it all. He spent 61 bucks, and so I've got nothing into them pretty much. So they've been on storage for years. So Wycliffe Jean. And then here is my Rams customer. So he bought 12 items from me and spent a total of $72. So obviously I took offers on these items also. Football related. NFL. Los Angeles Rams. That was the actual first newer piece of Rams merchandise I found in St. Louis, Los Angeles Rams. So I found vintage stuff before, but never newer stuff. So that was kind of cool. All right. Old St. Louis Rams hat. San Diego Chargers, which is now Los Angeles Chargers. Finding Illini. Yeah. Chicago Cubs. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive while you're here, while you're watching. I appreciate it. Chicago White Sox. Another just plain Rams Reebok hat. San Diego and Los Angeles Chargers. A couple more here. Rams season ticket holder. So that was the St. Louis one. It just didn't say St. Louis on it, so I put Los Angeles in the title. And the same with this one. So that's it. Finally, long video, a lot of talking. First video of the morning. I'm parched. So thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive. And I will see you in the next video. Later.